What's going on, everybody? I'm Primalliquid and welcome to my guide for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. In this video we're going to be going over all 48 locations for the Chocobo rest stops. Now it does go without saying, however, there is obviously going to be region spoilers in this video, so if that is something you're bothered by, then click away now. Right, with that said, let's take a look at all the Chocobo stops in the grasslands. So right here is the Chocobo Ranch, just so you can get your bearings, and then we're going to go all the way from north to south. So to the left side of Calm, you've got one in the wasteland, just sort of heading up to the flower field. You have one just here in the open, one pretty much just as you get to the wasteland area, one right here just next to the remnant tower. Then you have another one just across the bridge from there, one on the northeast side of the island, and then of course you also have one to the lower west of the Chocobo Ranch as well, and the last one in the grassland is going to be all the way down on the far right hand side. So that's all of them for the grassland. So now let's move on to Junon. Okay, for all of the Junon Chocobo stops, we have one just here located towards the right of the Chocobo Ranch here, then go all the way south for another one located just on the cliff side. The third one is going to be just here on a little bridge connecting the wasteland area to the more forested area, pretty much right next to the remnant tower. The fourth Chocobo rest stop is going to be right here, just next to the Moogle Emporium. The next one is going to be just up a little bit towards the right, so simply follow this pathway here and you will be able to get that one. Then you have another one just over here on the left. You are going to need a Chocobo for this though, as you do need to climb the wall to get to it. Then we have two more to go. This one is located right next to the crow's nest area. So this one you'll be able to get pretty much towards the end of the Junon arc. And then finally, the last one is located next to the lighthouse down in the bottom. Okay, now let's move on to the next region. So for the Chocobo rest stops in the Coral region, here is Costa del Sol. You want to come out of there and follow the top pathway, and that'll basically lead you to the top three. One here next to a factory, one just here at the bottom of the gym area, and then one here just on the cliffside overlooking the beach. Now, once you've got these three and you've done all of the Gold Saucer Arc and you gain access to the Giant Wasteland, then you have one all the way over here on the right area. Now, this one I would suggest getting more towards the last of the Chocobo stops, just because you're going to be coming over here later anyway. Then you also have one here. This one you can grab while you're doing the Proto Relic quest, as it's right next to it. Again, get this one while doing the Proto Relics as well, as you pretty much have to go right next to it for that. Then go all the way south from that one to get one just here located right next to the actual mountain range. And then you want to go all the way over to the far right hand side, go under the little archway here, and then go around to get the last Chocobo stop located just here. And now, with that said, let's go on to the next region. Okay, for all the rest stops in the Gongaga region, this one is going to be a bit of a nightmare because of getting around. So let's do this. The first one is located as soon as you get to the actual Gongaga region, just on the beach. From there, you want to go a little to the southwest and you'll find another Chocobo stop right next to a cache location called Mushroom Storage. From there, continue all the way on until you get through the Gongaga village, and then you can continue on as well. The next one is going to be located right here to the southwest of Gongaga. Then there are going to be three more down in the southwest as well. You have one right here next to the observation tower, which you have to go next to for a side quest. You have one right here next to the Proto Relic quest, so you can pick that up at that time. And then you also have one right here next to the Remnant Tower, so you can also grab that at the same time. Then the final two Chocobo stops, there's one right here which you'll be able to get when heading towards the reactor, and last but not least there is this Chocobo stop which you should pick up when you are doing this Fiend Intel. And now let's move on to the next region, shall we? Okay, Cosmo Canyon Chocobo stops. So from where you start, you can pick up the first two very easily, located right here. Then as you're going around, you want to pick up one up here as well. Then there's also going to be one over here. Now these are easy done once you actually gain access to the Chocobo, which happens very early on in the stage. Once you've got those four, you can then start exploring the more southern side of the actual map. This one right here is located on the very ground floor, so you can pick that up nice and easily. The one over here is also located on the ground floor, making it very easy to get. This one, however, is located on the upper floor, so you do need to jump a couple of times to actually get to it. And those are all the Chocobo rest stops in Cosmo Canyon. So let's move on to Nibble. Okay, here in the Nibble region, they're actually incredibly easy to get. The first one is located right here in the airstrip. The second one is going to be just below the actual Chocobo right here. For the third one, it's just going to be over here, right next to the airstrip again. Then we have one over here in the port area. Now, you won't be doing this one right away. You have to finish Nibble first and then come back for that one. But then you can get the ones on the beach as well, located here, here, and here. Now these ones are all incredibly easy to find. They're right out in the open, so don't worry too much about that. And then if you're looking for your last one that you just can't seem to find, then simply leave Nibelheim as if you were going to the Shinra Manor. Don't go to the manor or to the reactor. Head over this bridge here and then go straight north, and it's tucked away in a little cliff face. And there we go, everybody. All 48 Chocobo rest stops in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This is really important because you want those golden plumes to get all the Chocobo gear for the golden saucer. But everybody, that is going to be it for this video. I hope it's helped. If it has, please be sure to smash that like button, and of course drop a comment down below, as it really helps the channel out. As always, so everybody, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.